The U.S. Embassy in China yesterday issued a health alert after a U.S. government employee experienced an abnormal sound and suffered a mild brain injury in an incident reminiscent of a mysterious illness that hit diplomats in Cuba. U.S. and Chinese authorities are investigating the matter after the employee, who was assigned to Guangzhou, was diagnosed with mild traumatic brain injury, embassy spokeswoman Ginny Lee said. In an alert emailed to U.S. citizens in China, the embassy said that it does not know what caused the symptoms or of any similar situations in the country. In Cuba last year, the U.S. said that 24 diplomats and their family members had fallen victim to an unsolved mysterious attack that left them with injuries resembling brain trauma. 10 Canadian diplomats and their relatives also experienced a strange illness. We cannot at this time connect it with what happened in Havana, but we are investigating all possibilities, a U.S. embassy official said. The embassy's health alert said that the government employee recently reported subtle and vague, but abnormal, sensations of sound and pressure. The U.S. government is taking these reports seriously and has informed its official staff in China of this event. It added, while in China, if you experience any unusual acute auditory or sensory phenomena accompanied by unusual sounds or piercing noises, do not attempt to locate their source. Instead, move to a location where the sounds are not present, it said, urging people with medical problems to consult a doctor. The employee experienced a variety of physical symptoms, from late last year to last month, Lee said, adding that the person was sent to the U.S. and diagnosed on Friday last week. The U.S. Department of State is taking this incident very seriously and is working to determine the cause and impact of the incident, Lee said. The Chinese government has assured us they are also investigating and taking appropriate measures. In Cuba, the U.S. victims had associated the onset of their symptoms with unusual sounds or auditory sensations, a State Department physician told the U.S. Senate in January. Charles Rosenfarb, a doctor and director of the department's Bureau of Medical Services, said the symptoms were mixed but consistent with brain trauma. The victims reported headaches, hearing loss, disorientation, and some loss of cognitive ability. Officials initially suspected the Americans had been targeted by some sort of acoustic weapon, although in public, senior officials spoke of health attacks.